video, we're going to be taking a look at this runner rug from the brand Hai Hao Yun Lai. This is their vintage style runner rug. We're going to talk all about the pros and the cons to this particular rug, help you decide if it's right for you. So let's get right to it. I want to start and talk about sizing. Now, it only comes in runner rug sizes, so very long and thin. So it's going to be mostly used for maybe hallways, next to your bed, maybe even in a kitchen you'd use something like this. But this one here in particular is the 2 feet by 7 feet size. Now I have it folded in half here, so you can't really get a full feel for how long it is. But I found that this is a pretty good size for most uses. But again, look at the sizes offered and measure your space and see which one works best for you. The next thing I want to talk about is this design and the colors. I really like them. This is the gray coloring here, and you can see that vintage design with some of those oval shapes and a little bit of a floral pattern even in there. Hopefully you get a good idea for what that looks like in reality. But beyond just the looks of it, it actually feels fantastic for being so thin. It is 0.14 inches thin, but it still feels fantastic under your feet with how thin the pile is. It's almost pileless. I can't even pinch that pile. Again, it's just so thin there, but it gives it this nice velvety texture, which feels amazing under your feet, even though it is pretty thin. So the comfort is great. As far as being easy to clean, it's about average, maybe even a little above average as far as ease of cleaning goes. Of course, not a lot shows because you have this nice floral, multi kind of color, multi shade of gray color. So a lot of dirt doesn't show. You can vacuum it, of course. It is machine washable, which is great. Not every runner rug is, but it is not machine dryable. So you're gonna wanna hang it out to air dry. So a little bit of pros and cons, even when it comes to just cleaning to it. Finally, the last thing I do wanna talk about is the backing. That's one of my favorite things about this particular runner rug, is how great the backing is. It's like this soft rubber. It does a very good job at being non-slip and staying where it is even after I walk over it, even after my dog runs over it. And he's been known to kick up a lot of rugs. This one stays down. I don't even think you'll need any sort of carpet tape, anything like this. It does a nice job of having that tacky rubber non-slip surface on the bottom. So there you go. Those are some of the pros and cons to this vintage style runner rug. Again, the brand is Hai Hao Yun Lai. Overall, I think it's a great runner rug that you should definitely be considering in your search.